tagal ah. Yun. Come on. Faster. Okay, and here we are. Again with NBA 2K21. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to my channel. This is JL again. Happy Friday everyone. Chillax lang tayo. Tagal ah. Ang tahimik tuloy. Oh, sarap ng bagong gupit. May sumilip yata. Ang tagal. Ayan na. 2019, I think. Ay, 18. And then, Luka Doncic is the cover athlete of NBA 2K22. And I think it will be released late September or early October. Not really sure. Alam ko na, kita ko na yung date or yung month of release. Hindi ko lang maalala yung exacto.
And there's Stiff, and it's Lopez in at the two-guard spot. And for Oklahoma City, we've got Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
Hindi updated yung roster.
Harrell is out there with Gallinari, and it's Chris Paul, and it's Jerome in at the three slot. So Cleveland will get the first possession. These Christmas Day games in the NBA have become a cherished tradition. Greg, how tough is it, you think, for the players to miss this special time with their family?
Listen, no one wants to be away at Christmas, but You got to be a little flexible.
Uy,
and
Christmas
I always used
season
to
na
say
dito
that
eh.
the best part about it is if you're playing on Christmas Day, that means you're on a pretty good team. You're going to be playing for something. And hey, look, as long as the kids get their presents, you don't mind too much if it's a day early or a day late.
Speak for yourself. Stiff against Paul. Porter looking it over. Over to the wing. Lopez passes to Love. Shoots a fader. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
I like seeing Love work that in-between area. He's got a great understanding of when it is that he's going to have the room to fire.
Alinari outside. Hero down low. Oh, the power on that threw down.
Unreal. When the shot's going up, it's fun to watch the way that Montrezl Harrell will attack a rebound. Crucial to this offense and his production.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Lopez. Inside. Here's Drummond. Love trying to break loose. And the rejection by Harrell. To the middle. Here's Paul. They get it again. Harrell, that's good.
Lakas naman ni Harold dito.
Game to go.
He gets really excited about finishing through contact.
Outside Porter. Pass to Stiff. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Well, any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Well, you know, teams look for +6s. Players whose wingspans exceed their height by a half foot. Montrezl Harrell is a 6'7" player with a 7'4" wingspan. If you're struggling with the math, ladies and gentlemen, that's a +9.
Lopez dishes to Love. Back to Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
Yeah, Love can scan the floor. He's always looking for the late cutter and patient with that decision.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And between his length and his athleticism, Montrezl Harrell well suited for that role of small ball center, Greg, in today's NBA.
Yeah, I mean, he's fearless. Even giving up a few pounds, a few inches, he'll go right at you and making steady improvements as a rebounder year over year.
Lopez against Gilgeous-Alexander. And the pass to Stiff. Lock at 6. And Drummond throws it down.
A huge target on alley-oops. Throw it towards Drummond, and he'll take care of the rest.
Thunder have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Pass to Gallinari. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Fires from the wing. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
You're worried about the drive from Gilgeous-Alexander. He can still get in the mid-range and do damage.
To the inside. Here's Lopez. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
A different look now for Cleveland. Whiteside's checked in for Andre Drummond. Nance comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Colin Sexton in for Stiff. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Their last game a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, in that game, I thought they took advantage of some sloppy play, but give them credit. They turned mistakes into points.
Yeah, the last game it felt like they were just feeding off of what they were doing defensively, forcing a lot of those turnovers, and that helps build your defensive confidence. He seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
Morris looking over the floor. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
SGA on the inside, a nice finish and a strong one.
Cavaliers have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to talk. He understands they're facing a team that can put up points in a hurry. He said they need to put forth a great effort defensively to prevent scoring runs. They can't afford to let those guys get hot and stay hot. We'll see who wins the battle of wills here tonight.
Excellent, David. Thanks. Well, considering the offensive weapons they're facing, GA, it's understandable that they're concerned.
Yeah, you don't expect to stop that offense altogether, but you hope that you can get enough stops to compete.
Well, have they prepared number one, and then can they communicate the keys in this game? Everyone needs to be on that same page.
Count the basket. That's 10 points for Jay.
This quarter belongs to them, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. This their first chance this season playing the Cavaliers.
It's an East versus West matchup tonight. First meeting of the year between these two.
Yeah, fun to see maybe strangers because you just aren't familiar with these faces here.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. What a name.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Gallinari is out there with Morris. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's Jerome in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
Ayaw.
Bobbed up there for Lopez.
Hey,
And
go.
that one goes out of bounds. It's touched by Porter.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional Mobo 1 block.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
Morris outside. Gallinari trying to get open. They get it back. Goes up again. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
So many people know your story, born and raised in Las Vegas. It must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, you know, playing in front of so many people you know has its pros and cons.
Right.
But to be a part of that 1990 championship team and the only one we've been able to hoist and to have my jersey hanging in that rafter, it's humbling, and yes, it brings back a lot of fond memories.
Like historically good, right? When you think of that team, what that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able to etch our mark in terms of the lures of the game of college basketball.
Dikit.
Respecting the effort from Gallo there, works his way near the rim, and no one stops him from doing his thing there.
Love the pass to Stiff. Here's Lopez, and the dunk by Lopez.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Paul's shot is off.
Well, that mid-range Jay usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that
Tira
one.
mo.
Fires the 3, and that one's good by Stiff. And now a 6-point Cleveland lead.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Oklahoma City moving it around. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Gallinari over Love. And it's Gallinari missing. Last game for the Cavaliers, they picked up the W against the Utah Jazz. Right side, Porter. Lopez against Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. For Cleveland, they have looked good at the line. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Lopez hits them both.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Arrow in ideal position and then rises back up and then able to jam it down.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Well, it was probably a good feeling in that last game that the mid-range worked, the long-range worked, the inside game worked, but the best feeling was the crowd leaving that building not in a good mood.
Lopez finds Drummond. Here's Stiff. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Stiff's got the lead up to 8 now for the Cavs. Pass to Jerome. Molinari trying to get open. Jerome, good.
Gilgeous-Alexander just getting better and better at creating for his teammates.
Cavaliers have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field.
And the one thing you notice about Gilgeous-Alexander, you know, he sort of glides around the court and suddenly hit you with that burst.
Well, it's amazing that he has that crafty and uncanny ability, and then he's having some time with his ball. So that's only going to be enhanced as Shea continues to work that change of pace game.
Jennings with the ball. Guarded now by Kevin Love. Jennings kicks to Gallinari. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, Jay in that last matchup against the Jazz had quite a performance. He contributed 51 points, and his percentage was impressive, making a number of his free throws and field goal attempts. He put up great numbers in a terrific effort. It's not a game that anyone wanted to miss. And he'll be looking for a repeat performance tonight, Kevin.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
It's back to Jennings. And that one is stuffed right through.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
The three. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
Well, the game's 4 quarters, and after a tough first half, he's found his rhythm in the second.
Bowman pass to Porter. Here's Lopez, and the dunk by Lopez.
Total letdown.
OJBPH, hello brother. Magandang umaga.
It takes an easy 2 points.
Ay, magandang umaga, magandang hapon.
Will not find a
Umaga.
higher percentage opportunity than that.
Salamat sa pag-like and share ng stream na ito, kapatid.
Out to the right wing. Harold down
Uy!
low. Looking on Drummond. No coverage that time.
Iwan. Iwan pati pamilya.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Pass to Bowman. Kicks it to Nance.
Oy! Sapal.
By Harold.
Sayang.
Goes out of bounds.
Okay, sub.
He got more NBA basketball coming your way. in
Lamang
just a
pa.
minute.
Kaya lang isa na lang lamang. ...20 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 100% free throw percentage. Sana all ganyan sa totoong buhay.
And we welcome you back to NBA action, a great tradition. Christmas Day basketball.
Lamang kami ng
here
isa.
on 2K Sports. It's been one outstanding game from Jay.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
Illegal
And the
screen.
team appreciating all of that dirty work going on. His activity has been
Bad
phenomenal.
trip ah. Ako yung
Our
na-block
second
ah.
half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court for Cleveland, we've got Kevin Love. Stiff is out there with Jay.
Pasok mo.
And it's
Nice.
And it's Drummond in at the center position.
Kevin Love has been in the league long enough to understand that down low, contact happens.
I'm sure you've got a list, Greg, of players you've visited with over the years who you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to.
I mean, there's so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and
Likot.
Steph Curry and Chris Paul are three guys that, you know, I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, you know, witnessing
Papa,
his
iwan
journey
si
to
Chris Paul.
greatness.
Iwan
All the
sa
while,
ilalim.
He remains humble and really appreciates his position. So several of these guys, I'm also not just an analyst partner, but a fan and a big fan.
Pasok
of
mo. Ayaw.
You're a fan indeed. The Cavaliers have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. The first one falls.
Ay,
Second free
pucha,
throw, no
ayaw.
good. Under trailing by 3. Jerome passes to Gallinari. Here's Jerome. Harold dishes to Paul. And the shot goes in. Paul's got 4
Isa na
points.
lang
now
yung
on the court.
lamang
Chris
namin.
Paul knows exactly not just who's going to hit him, but how they're going to hit him.
Now here's Lopez. He's got 21.
Renz De Vera, hello.
Shot clock at 5.
Boom.
Lopez throws it down.
Man, can you always
Di
depend
ma-
on him for what?
54-51.
To lead you to the right place with that pass. Money.
Lamang naman ako, Renz. Sorry na.
Here's Paul. 6 points for him.
Kaya niya yan para may thrill.
Gallinari
Ay, sunga. Gagi.
And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and
Ay!
Gallinari's got 6.
Salamat sa pagdalo sa stream na to, Renz. Mega shoutout sa'yo.
Straight buckets to start the quarter.
Lopez. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside. It just doesn't
Tatawa ako
matter.
doon. Hindi namin makita.
Ball looking over the floor.
Sorry na.
Over Porter. No good on the shot. And Cleveland will come the other way. They've led by as much as 10.
Tira.
Just the first miss of the half
Ba't di mo
there.
tinira?
He had
Open
3
three.
or 4 to start it off.
Love trying to break loose. And that
Instead
one's
na
good
assist
by
ko.
Porter. Now it's a 5-point Cavalier lead. Pass to Jerome.
Ah?
Back to Gilgeous Alexander. Hill trying to free himself up. And it's off from 3-point range.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game. And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the
Sige,
interior.
sige.
Passes it to Gallinari. Now Harold, defended by Drummond. Drummond working against Harold. Back to Paul from outside the arc. Oklahoma
Gagi.
City gets it back. The
Pucha,
basket
counted
counts
pa.
and 1. Will go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point
Ay,
play.
ni.
Well, Gallo almost pushes 7 feet, so he comes up with the offensive rebound and putback because of his size.
A different look now for Cleveland. Whiteside's checked in for Andre Drummond. And Larry Nance is subbed in for Kevin Love.
And going back to when he turned pro at just 16 years of age, Gallinari has proven to be one of the best players ever from Italy.
You think about his final year in Milano and just how
Danilo
highly
Gallinari
efficient
is one
he
of
was
my
first in
favorite
the league's
players.
ratings overall.
Mostly,
Sixth pick, going from
mga underrated
Italy
players
to
ang,
New York
ang trip
City.
ko sa ano.
And the fans had no
sa
idea
NBA.
what they were getting, but Gallinari eventually dealt in a Carmelo deal. His career, although it's been multiple stops, has been pretty exemplary. Gilgeous Alexander up there, so dynamic as a finisher.
Ay, pucha.
Porter dishes to Whiteside. Nance against Morris. That one good for two.
Naging assist ko pa. Buti naman.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Ay, gagi.
Hardaway goes in. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Loko-loko.
Hardaway Jr., a great athlete, spotted a seam.
Ayan, 81-73.
And so it's
Lamang naman
Cleveland
ako.
with it. They're leading by 8. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That game is the first and last of their homestand. We've got Paul.
Oy!
and
Ba't hindi niya
Hills
pinasa
in
sa
at the
akin?
five. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Sexton kicks to Drummond. Lopez passes to Sexton. Three-pointer.
Rebound.
Rebounded by Paul.
Wala iya. Kala ko kay Kevin Love.
Was gonna fall.
The Cavaliers leading by 8.
Ay, gago.
Stolen by Harold.
Ang tanga mo.
Pass to Jerome. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
Hindi ko naabutan.
Jerome's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Thunder. And Love's got the ball here for the Cavaliers.
Ay, gagi.
Paul with the steal.
Ano, JL, nagmamadali ka?
Paul's running, and good that time.
They
Sure
cut
nga.
down the selection. Bad shots in the
Okay,
first
kalma,
half. Here in the
kalma,
second,
kalma.
using his head, finding some more efficient opportunities to score.
Screen.
Lopez against Jennings. Drummond dishes to Lopez. Rejected by Jennings. And he's able to get it back.
Shoot mo. Ayaw.
Drummond.
Ayaw.
Going to give some pause to the offenses. Harold playing the role of
Shit,
intimidating.
may...
A
Ay!
counted, and the
Shit.
Cavalier lead has been cut to just one in the basket from Paul. Paul's
Ayusin mo,
got 9
JL.
points now.
Isa na lang
Just the
lamang na
second.
kalaban.
Outside, Sexton.
Yun, oh.
Here's
Woo!
Lopez. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6.
Kapal ako dun. Si Drummond naman, sinave pa. Lalabas na nga yung bola.
Gilgeous Alexander's checked
ba
in
yan?
for the Thunder. Borders checked in for Cleveland. A floater. Gilgeous Alexander can't get it to go. Cavaliers have gone 0 of 6 in the fourth quarter. Disastrous start to the period. Lopez passes to Drummond. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Lopez with the ball. 4 on the shot clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And he can't stop the run as he misses. The Thunder have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Here's
Patay.
Harold, and Harold slams it in.
Nahabol ako ng kalaban.
Shaping up to maybe be a key
Pero isa lang
points
naman
for
lamang
Harold.
nila.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
Nagkalat ako
The short
bigla.
rest very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team, while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade, replenish your energy for the late game push. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Stiff is checked in. He kicks to Lopez. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell. That's good from Lopez. And both free throws good for Lopez.
And he's given them a good contribution at the line tonight, getting there a lot and delivering on his opportunities.
Jerome passes to Paul. Here's Bost. He's guarded by Love. Cavaliers with the rebound. Love's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Lopez passes to Stiff. Left side.
Tira mo.
Over Harrell. That's good
Yun.
from Porter on the assist by Lopez. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
Laking tulong din ng dinodouble team ako ng kalaban.
Since the beginning of the fourth. Over to the left wing. Here's Paul, and it's
Boom,
sent
kabit.
by Drummond.
Boom, ah!
Letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter.
And that one falls for Paul.
Mega shoutout sa ating dalawang viewer
He makes
dyan.
both free throws.
OJBPH and
Player on
Renz.
a great role At the
Salamat
charity
mga
stripe,
brother
the
sa
D has
inyong
gotta be
suporta.
careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Lopez passes to Drummond. Back to Lopez.
Boom!
By Lopez.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional.
Uy, kala ko mapapaaway pa ako.
By Oklahoma City.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage.
Ang cool siguro nun, no?
Maximize every possession.
Meron na kaya nun sa PS5
Hold the right strings. That's what they love
na
to
feature
do.
ng NBA
And the
2K21.
Thunder making a change here.
Pwede
Don
makipag-away.
Howard's checked in. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David
Oy!
Aldridge from the sideline.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to listen to what Billy Donovan said to his team. He got on his guys about allowing too many paint points. He said, hey, we've got to be scrappier. We've got to be quicker to help, quicker to collapse the lane. You guys know what to do. Now you got to give me the effort. I want to see some nasty.
Shit.
Kevin?
Gilgeous Alexander, good.
This is why you love Chris Paul running your offense. Just move without the ball, find some space, and the ball will find you.
Outside, Porter, down low. And Lopez throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Under trailing by 3. And here is Paul. Loads it up there for Harrell. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Montrezl Harrell with a throwdown that gets his teammates up.
Ano si Harrell, oh? 100% field goal percentage.
Downtown here in the fourth quarter. To the paint, here's Lopez.
Uy!
Got a piece of it.
They get that one, but
Ayun na
guys,
kasi mag-isa lang sa loob,
that's
hayop.
been the problem.
Nice, 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 nice.
The ball.
Pasa.
Stiff against Paul. Lopez. Love trying to break loose.
Yung buti na
And he
convert
goes in
King
for
shot.
the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Here's Paul.
Mag-live ka ba mamaya o JBPH?
Gallinari outside. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 4 assists now tonight.
Not sure which clips they watched at
Oh my God,
halftime,
3 points pala
but he
yun.
has figured out how to attack the D, and they kept him in check in the
Game
first
is
half.
tied.
He's flipped it.
Here's Drummond.
Pasok mo.
It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Gallinari's got 4 rebounds in this game. Gilgeous Alexander passes to Gallinari.
Shit, lamang, lamang, lamang.
Big time
Game
shot
face.
from Gallinari.
Game
This
face
is
mode
why
tayo.
He's one of the leaders of the team.
Ayop.
Cavaliers trailing. The pass to Lopez. To the inside. And the dunk by Love.
That's why Kevin Love with the ball right now is not a bad option.
Oklahoma City has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Bounce pass from Gilgeous Alexander. Paul. He can't get that one, so Cleveland will take it the other way. Pass to Stiff. Lopez inside. Gilgeous Alexander covering. Cleveland moving the ball around. Here's Porter. Tips it up.
Yun, buti nandun si Drummond.
Right there.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Stiff against Paul. Passes it to Harrell. Paul outside. On deep. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Yeah!
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh no, I know he can make it, but that's
Boom.
warm-up, so maybe just a step too far.
Oh, the nerves on this guy.
Tingnan ko brother kung wala na
Backing down
mag-live.
from this
Okay, okay,
moment here,
sige.
when the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Nag-live na kasi ako sa Facebook ko kanina.
And you see Chris Paul
So,
sweating right now.
eto, nakapag-live na rin dito sa YouTube.
Some good motion on offense.
So, petics na ako mamaya.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
Ayaw. Dali!
Back to Lopez.
Ayan! Ayan!
And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They trail by 4. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now a moment to present the New Balance.
Yeah, boy.
James.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
To the middle. Here's Jerome. Molinari trying to get open.
Okay.
It traps. And he
Pigit
is
ang laban, wag kang kampante. Gavin Merlay Mix Vlog, hello. Magandang hapon sa'yo. Mega shoutout.
Will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Love kicks to Lopez. Back to Love. 6 on the shot clock. Inside. And the call on the shot.
Pit Life at
sends in to the
50.
line. That one
Mega
goes
shoutout to
out.
you. Salamat po sa pagdaan sa aking live stream. Gavin Merlay, meron ka na pong jacket. Feel free na maglapag ng inyong bahay at magdikitan kung meron pa kayong hindi na kakadikitan dyan sa mga nasa live chat section natin.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
That'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're down by 4. 11 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
They're trying to get back in this thing. They need a score.
It's funny, at this point in the game, the coach is asking the team to be perfect. They haven't been to this point.
It's good.
Uy!
How about the inbound pass there? Easy bucket.
Ito po, okay naman. Chillax lang.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Habang maulan
That's a
ang
foul.
ating
And on that
biyernes.
occasion to stop the clock, that's the enemy in this situation.
You're welcome po.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 4-point ball game. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
So guys,
From deep
MECQ
three-point
na ulit.
range, he can't get it to go.
Pwede na po ulit mag outdoor sports. Pwede na kayong maglakad-lakad, pwede na kayong mag-jogging-jogging sa labas. Just make sure na iingatan nyo ang inyong sarili. Kung kinakailangan na mag-double mask kayo, mag-double mask kayo.
And that about wraps it
Isang
up.
cloth, tsaka
For
isang
Greg
medical
Anthony,
mask.
Brett Berry, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for
Para dagdag
watching
protection
the
habang
NBA,
nasa labas kayo.
presented by 2K Sports.
Magbaon ng face shield just in case na kailangan nyo pumasok sa isang enclosed na area. Okay? Mukhang mahaba-haba pang laban ang gagawin natin sa buhay natin ngayong may pandemic. So please, be safe and healthy to all of you. Gavin Merlay, ano po, may gamit po akong apps. PC po ang gamit ko. So, yung apps ko, nag-download ako ng Streamlabs. Streamlabs po. Streamlabs OBS. Yun po yung dinownload ko na app. Tapos, yun. Naka-open yun. Naka-open din si YouTube. Si YouTube may stream link. Yung stream link ni YouTube, ilalagay mo kay Streamlabs. Then, yun po. Tsaka kayo magla-live. Kada libro, mute muna. Okay, sige, no problem po. Balik lang po kayo anytime. Detroit, ang dati kong team. Nung rookie season ko dito sa NBA, dito ako. And then, habang nasa gitna ng season, nagpapalit ako. Kasi lugi ako. Yung mga kakampi ko dito, bukod sa mahina pa ako, mahina din. I chose Cleveland Cavaliers. Kasi merong si Kevin Love, tsaka si Andre Drummond. Mag-old school tayo. Mag-old school tayo na jersey. Kaya ang ikli din ng shorts na suot eh. Bad trip. Ano kaya? Anong maganda? Cleveland. Cleveland. Yan lang tayo.
Looks right to me.
Luka Doncic. Doncic ba? Doncic. Doncic. Ay, Thanksgiving edition pala. Bobo.
And the Cavaliers already with a focused look on their faces as they arrived early.
Second game, guys.
Planning on a strong performance in
Cleveland
their home building.
Cavaliers versus Detroit
If it's the Rock and
Pistons.
Roll Hall of Fame, it can only mean one thing. Welcome to Cleveland, Ohio. Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sport. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thank you very much. We know Rudy Gobert is ultra competitive, but
Thanks, David. That's David Aldridge, our
Uy,
NBA Hall
dito
of
napunta
Fame.
si
And
Rudy
a look at the
Gobert.
starters for the
Oh my
Pistons.
God.
Doumbouya is out there with Kelly Oubre. Then there's Brown, and it's Rudy Gobert, and it's Bone in at the point. And for Cleveland, Andre Drummond is out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Porter. Then there's Jay, and it's Stith in at the one. And it's the Pistons to start out. Not many teams have the personnel, Greg, to work the ball through the post, but that's what we're going to see plenty of tonight. These two teams can do it.
No doubt, Kevin. It can really add a dimension to your offense, and it creates different rotations defensively, especially when you've
Papayag
got
ni
someone
Google
down
sila sa
low that's
loob.
going to demand a double team. And so I'm interested to see, in essence, some old school basketball in terms of how teams rotate out of that post.
I am too.
Oh, the timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
Outside Porter. Passes to Stiff. Cleveland moving it around.
Pucha,
Lopez,
ayaw
no
pumasok.
luck. Here are the Pistons with the ball. 4-point game. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes.
Pucha,
I thought that was
6-0 run. Oh my
of the
God.
game.
And when they kept getting all those gifts, they took advantage. Turnovers don't mean anything unless you turn them into points.
Drummond in the post. Defended by Gobert. 2 points. That one goes.
Oh, man, fantastic awareness from the big man. Drummond has an impressive understanding for when his guys have clean looks.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Oubre, no one around him.
Putang ina.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
Hirap maghabol nito. Naunahan ako ng 6-0.
4 for 5 from the field. They've got the deep rim.
Hirap maghabol nito.
Stiff kicks to Lopez.
Tapos pagka nilabas ako,
Down low. Here's Drummond. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Drummond is just a
pag nilabas ako, biglang lalamang o didikit yung kalaban. Ako po, inang ko.
Overpowers defenders constantly.
And
Yun,
stolen
dali
by
mo,
Drummond.
boy.
Brown against Lopez. Pass to Stiff. Lopez inside. Coming off a stellar performance against Oklahoma City. That one's a miss. His third shot of the game. He's made one of them. Brown against Stiff. The shot will not fall. And Cleveland will come the other way. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that
Okay,
game.
kalma, JL.
Great adjustments
Mahabol
on
na
the
tayo.
offensive end.
In-game adjustments are critical. They did an awesome job taking what the defense gave.
Oubre outside. The pass to Brown.
La 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 la.
Dumboya with it. Oubre outside. 6 to shoot. Pass to Dumboya. The Pistons rebound. Tries again. And Gobert with the lay-in.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to
5
own
points.
the
Five-
glass and cash
5
in on as
points.
many
Ang
second
laman,
chance
5
opportunities
points.
as he can.
Stiff the pass to Porter. Dishes it to Lopez. Puts up a 3. The Cavaliers
Ayaw
with the
sumutang
number 14.
pucha.
And that one's good.
Saktong-sakto
Drummond.
yung... Saktong-sakto naman yung highlighter dun sa ano ko.
Tell me, 'cause I'd like
Shot
to
meter.
know. This work on the offensive glass is huge for them.
Shooting guard na hindi magaling mag-shoot, di ba? Ang galing.
Dumboya dishes to Gobert. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Kung matatalo ako
That
dito,
one on Love.
huwag naman sana.
Ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Whiteside's checked in for Drummond. Nance comes in for Kevin Love. Eddie Osman, he's checked in for Kevin Porter. And it's Colin Sexton in for Stiff. Lopez, no
Putang
up.
ina naman.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high
pangit niyo,
percentage look.
kabanding.
He's been taking some bad shots out there.
Down kicks to Gobert. Passes it to Griffin. Here's Mikhailuk. Now here's Griffin. Beyond the arc. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on
Yun,
that possession.
good job.
Fouled on the shot and picks
Okay.
up 2 points.
Kalma. Ang ina-autakad. Okay, dikit naman, dikit. Ayun, putang ina, hindi na dikit.
And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone.
Pangit.
Here's Bone, covered by Stiff. Shots good by Bone.
Okay, 10.
got the lead up to 10
Kaya
now for the
ayoko.
Pistons.
I mean, the
Naku,
number of
naku,
points
naku,
they
naku,
scored
naku.
in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Stiff is
Ay,
up there with Jay.
gago.
Then
Ba't
there's Andre
X?
Drummond,
Ay,
and
ba't,
it's Porter.
ba't
And
pass
it's
button
Brooklyn
dapat
with the
lob?
That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Brown the pass to Griffin. And that one drops
Shit.
short. And now a
Patay tayo
12-point
dyan.
Piston lead.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint. And Blake Griffin, the combination of power and agility, that guy is a handful inside.
Yes, yeah, he can
Mukhang matatalo ako dito. Okay lang.
Block, and he's got an array of moves down there.
V Sports.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Jay in that last matchup against the Thunder was tremendous. He scored 41 points and throughout the game took smart, efficient shots that found the bottom of the net. The stat line was filled and the whole league is talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, right. Now, I'm sure he wants to come out in attack mode. The other key for him is
Siya
to
naman, no.
continue to get to his
Ginagawa
spot.
nyo, guys.
To the middle, here's Brown. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Stiff kicks to Lopez. Trying his luck from deep. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here
Oh my
tonight.
God, naglilibot.
Wide
Ah,
open, he
3 points.
fired. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Lopez passes to Love. Here is Stiff. Out to the right wing. Like it's
Ay, gago.
Here's Drummond.
Buti na
Yes,
lang.
once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Well, having to handle Drummond inside is a tough task, very tough. He's going to win the physical battle almost every
Walo lamang single digit, pero madali lang ma-double digit na naman yan.
Well, it seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcome with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like John Moran, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. Terrific play.
3 terrific hits. You're right.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
The Cavaliers have started out 0 of 1 from the line, missing their only other attempt early.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Lopez, it's
Mega shoutout po sa mga nananatili sa live stream ni host. Maraming salamat ulit.
For the first time in his career.
And it's no surprise as Junior was simply magnificent this week. Completely carried his team to victories, and he gets some well-deserved
Ako?
recognition.
Kala ko ako yung foul.
Drafted 42nd back in 2018 out of Miami. Bruce Brown has shown himself to be a rugged two-way guard.
Yeah, he's a second-round steal. Yeah, he competes at the defensive end of the floor, and the shooting numbers are trending in the right direction.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. This game against Detroit here, it's their first meeting of the season.
And well, they swept the season series against them last year, making it pretty clear how much separation exists between the two teams.
Yeah, a lot of people think the separation still exists, but I myself, I want to see what happens in this first game before I make that call.
The Cavaliers trail by 8. Stiff the pass to Lopez. Inside, Love. Beautiful.
Kala ko hindi pa papasok eh.
He's got a great understanding
Oh
of
my
the
God,
inside
2
game.
po-
He's
4
gonna
points
make
pa
the
lang
most
ako.
of those opportunities.
Pass to Griffin. And then Griffin with the dunk.
Oh, inflicting some
Back to
punishment
8.
with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. The pass to Stiff. Lets a floater go. That one's turns in there. The Detroit lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Lopez.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. Buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Bone.
Yun, kabit.
Back by Drummond.
An intimidating big man. Physically choosing hard to come by. Drummond loves to see shots.
Whiteside's checked in
Pag
for
si
the
Drummond
Cavaliers.
talaga pumalo sa
Colin
block.
Sexton comes in for stiff.
Lipad bola.
And the Pistons making a change here as well. Doomboy is checked in. How about that Mobo 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And that'll give him a jolt. Nothing like a rejection to light a fire under.
Brown outside. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 6. To the paint.
Boom! Ganda ng alley-oop sa
Beautiful
aking.
job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
It's not going to be easy, but they've come this far, and they're right here.
Here's Brown.
Anong CPR po?
Lays it up off the glass. Brown's got 6.
Love the pass there.
Sorry, di ko alam.
Always
Ano po
nice
yung
when your
CPR?
big man feeds his teammates.
Here's Lopez, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. For Cleveland, they have gone 2 for 3 at the foul
Ay,
line
gago.
in this game. First free
Buti
throw is
sumot
good.
pa.
A different look now for
Kinapos ako ng
Cleveland.
pindot.
Chance comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Jetty Osman in for Kevin Porter. And the Pistons making a change here.
Well, finally, he's getting himself to the line. He's gotten much more aggressive as the game is going on.
Out left to the wing. King left side. Back to Green. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots the 3. Mikhailuk can't get it to go.
I mean, I think he better come up with some different ways to get his points tonight. Because the 3,
Pucha, ayaw talaga pumasok ng 3 points sa akin.
Pistons leading by 4. And Jay
Oh.
gets the whistle that time. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very... Thank you, David.
Ano
And
score?
we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Ah, copyright claim. Wala. Wala naman. Naka-off naman yung music nito. Pero pagka nandun ako sa may, ano, sa may my court, yun, meron yan. Kaya hindi ako nagma-my court eh.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient
Rob.
basketball through and through.
And on the floor for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. Doomboya is out there with Gobert. Then there's Oubre. Then there's Brown. And it's Bone in at the 1. Pass to Oubre. No good from outside.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
With some arc, and it's good on the way in.
Good. Buti naisip mo yan.
Still got the lead up to 3 now.
Lamang
for
na
the
pala
Cavs.
ako. Yehey!
Such a field shot there, the floater.
Here's Bone. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the content. Andre Drummond picks one up. We hear this a lot. It's almost too popular.
Pero
now
itong
to
mismong
say
game,
good offense beats good defense. Being
habang
a
nakaganito, walang copyright
defensive-minded
to.
player yourself,
Basta wag lang ako
do you
pupunta
agree
sa
with that
may
statement?
my court
Absolutely,
mode.
Kevin. And the thing is,
My
in
court nga ba
today's
yun?
game,
Nakalimutan ko.
When I play, there was an era, you know, you could
Basta
hold
hindi ako
teams
pwede
in
pumunta dun sa mode na i-customize ko yung player ko. Kasi may music yun. Kahit mahina, nade-detect.
You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense.
Eh gago,
If you still
naabot
look
si
at
Drummond.
the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently.
Yun, counted.
That's still one area that they're consistent in is their defensive approach.
Nice nice and steady so far in the second
4
half.
points ka pa lang, Kevin Love.
The Cavaliers have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5
Nung
so
nilabas
far.
ako, hindi ka pinapasa ng
He's
mga
been a
kakampi
reliable,
natin.
durable player for a long time in this league, a contributor year in and out.
And here is Dumboya. Here's Oubre. Here's Gobert. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Dalawa lang lamang
Gobert's
ko.
And using his insane wingspan and athletic frame, Gobert can flat out dominate down low.
Lopez inside. Brown on him. Bobbed up there for Lopez. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Now, here's Dumboya. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Stolen by
Hindi ko naabot
Dumboya.
yung alley-oop. Sorry.
Here's Bone. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at
Di tuloy ako makalayo.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here.
And with a percentage of 82, he's been one of their more dependable shooters from the line.
He hits both from the stripe.
Oh, not many players with a more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
And the talk in their huddle is going to be about taking care of the basketball. I mean, their turnover numbers are terrible.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Stiff kicks to Lopez. Passes it to Love.
Sige, panindigan mo
Back
yan.
to Lopez. Pass to Love. Cleveland moving it around. Clock at 4. That's
Yun,
good
buti
on the
pumasok.
jump shot. Porter's got his second basket of the night.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And Dumboya now top the key. There's the pass to Bone. Oubre for 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Drummond's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
It's still early, but a 1-for-4 start to the half, that's a bad sign if you ask me. If they've got a can't-miss play, now's the time to break the glass and pull it out.
Porter passes to Lopez. Back to Porter. Shoots over Dumboya. Goes back
Nice.
up.
Ah!
Gobert with the block.
Okay, okay, okay.
And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers
Good, good,
able
good,
to
good.
retain possession here. Nancy's checked in for Cleveland. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for the Pistons. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Nance passes to Lopez. Shot
Nice.
two there. Lopez has got the lead up to 6 now.
Buti nakasaksak ako sa loob.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Pass to Griffin. That shot misses. Good D by Drummond.
Well, this is turning into a slow start here in the
Uy!
second half. Seems
Hayop.
like they left that
Boom! Buti na lang nandun si Nance. Boom.
Pistons trailed by 8. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Griffin looking it over. He kicks it to Brown.
Lamang na pala kami ng
5
8.
on the clock.
For a player who's almost a sure thing to score in tight, that one's a stun.
Stiff the pass to Lopez. The feed to Nance.
Uy!
And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Some very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lay-in.
Sekou Doumbouya showing flashes of his potential.
He's a rangy, high-flying small forward. He's still figuring it out, but the physical tools are off the charts.
Stiff the pass to Lopez. That one goes in. Lopez has got
Nahilo ko dun ah. Nahilo ko papasikot-sikot sa loob.
Pistons trail by 10. Here's Bone. He has 6. That's tipped. Lopez with the steal.
Another steal for me.
Outside Porter. And finished off by Porter.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going
Ang
defense
sarap
to
ng
offense
panahon.
is instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. Detroit, they have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
A free throw drops for Griffin.
Anim ang lamang pa naman tayo.
Made headlines. And while I'm sure he enjoyed that, he was also eager to show that there was more to his game.
Hope on the pass to Lopez. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And you know, Greg, in the past, Griffin felt at times criticized as being a one-dimensional player.
I tell you, Kevin, I think he's answered those critics. You look at his passing and his development as a shooter, one of the more complete offensive players in the league.
Pistons trailed by 7. Here's Green. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Green's got 6 points.
The agility from Green when he goes inside is impressive. I mean, his fluid motion gets him to his shot.
And Copeland kicks to Lopez. Right side, the pass to Lopez. The
Ayaw
Cavaliers
sumut.
again can't hit. Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime.
Puta naman.
And Jay gets the whistle.
Ano ba
that
namang
time.
foul yan?
So that will be his
My
second
God.
foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. It's
Pardon
his
my
first
French,
trip to the
guys.
line.
And
I'm
really, the line a season ago was just a battle
getting
for
carried
just
away
about a 72% free throw
into
shoot.
this game.
Kevin Love's checked in for the Cavaliers. Sexton the pass to Lopez. Here's
Gagi.
Whitler. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Lobbed up there for
Uy!
Lopez. Now 8
Gagi.
seconds separating the 2 clocks.
Hindi ko nasalo.
Here's Mikhailo.
Patay.
And they're unable to get the tying basket there. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Cavaliers. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Sexton on the wing. Shoots.
Pasok mo.
And a little
Good
hook
job.
that time, but it drops. 8 points for him.
He doesn't play around. If the buck is there for him, he's going to get it.
Here's Griffin. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Right back after this break.
Okay, kalma. Limang pa naman. Pero dumidikit.
And from the most recent huddle, let's listen in on head coach Dwayne Casey. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, we've got Jay. Whiteside is out there with Kevin Love. Then there's Colin Sexton. And it's Windler in at the 3.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Whiteside dishes to Lopez. Whiteside, the pass to Lopez. To the inside. Another shot. Rebound by the Pistons.
Ayaw talaga ang putya.
King inside. He's guarded by Love.
Yung buti marami sa loob.
Cleveland leading by 3. Lopez drives in. And the dunk by Lopez.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
Here's King. Shoots. They get the rebound. Gobert the pass to King. Good D by Lopez. Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Brown against Sexton. And the dunk by Lopez.
Sexton has to just keep developing his court awareness. You want to see more passing from him.
Pistons trail by 7. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Griffin can't get it to go in.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Windler, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
In the perfect timing, with a small lead, they're doing all they can to protect it.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Okay.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Poor rotations, slow help, and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, well, Dwayne Casey just going over the game plan with his team down the stretch. He got on him. He said he's got to see more intensity. He said we've put ourselves in this hole, and we've got to work our way out of it. Show me you've got what it takes, guys.
Thanks so much, David. Good on that shot. And with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down to 6 on the bucket from Doumbouya. Stiff the pass to Lopez. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. That shot off. Great D that time from Oubre.
3 fouls
And
na
Shea
ako.
gets the whistle that
Putang
time.
ina.
That's his third foul of the game. Pistons trail by 6. Here's Bone. Oubre outside. Over Porter. Nice D from Porter.
Oh, he did everything right there except hit the shot.
Lopez passes to Drummond.
Pasok mo.
Well, I tell you what, when Drummond burrows his huge body down low, it's big trouble for the D. All you can do is foul him.
Putang
That free
ina
throw,
niyan.
no good.
Ay,
And
nako.
missing opportunities here to extend that lead at the free throw line this half.
Para nga pala itong si Shaquille O'Neal.
The Pistons have gone
See?
2 of 7 from the field.
Para
and
siyang
it's been
si
a cold
Shaq.
start to the
Si
fourth
Shaq.
quarter for them.
Si Shaq.
A nice
Oh my
shot
God.
from Mikhailuk.
And perimeter scoring.
4 na lang.
I have to
Naku,
imagine
JL,
was a
umayos ka.
topic of
Didikit na naman.
discussion at halftime.
But it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
And the dunk by Lopez.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Pistons trail by 6. Fourth quarter of play and over 3.5 minutes have gone by.
Gago na, iiwan
A
ako.
nice shot by Mikhailuk. Mikhailuk's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Here's Love.
Pucha.
Oubre pulls it in.
That's
Anong
not
layup
the
yun?
type
Pilit
of
na pilit,
opportunity
pinilit mo yung
he fails to
distansya.
convert
Layo-layo mo.
very often.
Good.
Uy!
Now just a 2-point
Pucha.
Cleveland lead.
Oh, the movement off the ball is good. And the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. Cavaliers have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Lopez
Tira mo.
takes the quarter. Drills it from outside.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Pistons trailed by 5. Passes to Mikhailuk. Now Oubre. Pistons passing it around. Now Doumbouya. Shot clock at 6. Here's Bone. A rebound by Stiff.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
Gago, ba't ako
And that
nagalip
was
ng ganun?
lining up to be a
Napakalayo.
Huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
This guy is a high
Kalma,
flyer,
kalma,
I mean,
lamang.
especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Kicks it out to Love. Pass to Stiff. Here's the floater. And he comes up with the deuce.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. Without question, Jay displaying it. His skills today.
And he just keeps hitting shot after shot. They need to design a way to deny him the basketball. Make someone else beat you.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Jane.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him,
No matter
he's had
how
the edge.
hard you try, you can't stop us now.
Now the pass to Gobert.
No
The dish
matter
to
how
Oubre.
hard you try, you can't stop us now.
Pass to Mikhailuk for the three. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Drummond's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Lopez
Ay, gago,
passes
hindi
to
dumiretso.
And he
Ano ko
could
ba
not
naman,
get that one to go.
Dramon?
Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's going to be on Rudy
Buti na lang
Gobert.
foul.
And the force Drummond plays with really making the D feel uneasy.
And both free throws good for Drummond.
Lo. Ayun na guys,
And the
kumikidlat
Pistons
na.
with possession here. Here's Mikhailuk. Pass to Doumbouya. He feeds it to Oubre. And it's sent back by
Kapit.
Drummond. Lopez with the ball. And Doumbouya picks him up defensively.
This is why I like seeing Love close to the basket, because there's no stopping. He can flush it every time when he's got great position.
Here's Mikhailuk. Lopez covering. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Stiff the pass to Love. Here's Lopez.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Good on the first, and that
MVP.
stretches their lead to 8.
MVP.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 9-point ball game here. For Detroit, they've gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth. Right around 46-47%. Mikhailuk and the three off target.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And Drummond kicks to Porter. Pass to Stiff. Drummond with it. And the pass to Lopez. 6 on the shot clock. Porter with it. Now defended by Gobert. And Jay gets the whistle that time. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
Nakapol pa ako.
As you start going
Puchay.
over and through a rebounder, you're probably going to get whistled for over the back.
A little too aggressive. You appreciate the hustle, but you want to be smart about it.
Detroit making a switch. Neto's checked in. Here's Lopez. The kick out to Porter. And too
Ay,
much time in the
puta!
lane. They get called for the
Gago
3-second
mo
violation.
23 seconds pa.
41 seconds
Kainis.
left to play here in the fourth. To the left wing. Doumbouya passes to Callaway. And Sekou Doumbouya is going to pick up a foul. And that'll be his third foul so far. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly, if they just play smart, this game's over.
Pass to Bowman. Here's Osman. Passes it to Lopez. From beyond the arc.
Ayaw talaga pumasok.
And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it
Open
last.
3, tapos yung sa shot meter ko, sakto naman yung bitaw ko. Ayaw sumot, hayop.
Pass to Callaway. Detroit, no good that time either. Here's Lopez. And that one drops.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
You know they are sure. I mean, come on, finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
So we see the Cavaliers
Ayun,
taking
big three
the win
kami,
here.
oh.
Some
Ako,
good
si Drummond,
moments
tsaka si
down
Kevin
this
Love.
one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority
Sayang
of
si
the game.
Kevin Love, eh.
And whenever there was a
Kaya niya
misstep, they
mag-all-star
just
kahit
didn't
hindi
allow it to
winning yung team
fester,
niya, eh.
and that's
Na
why
nasa
they're gonna
Timberwolves
walk
siya.
away with the win.
And that'll do it, folks.
Hindi na siya
For Chris
makabalik
Webber,
kung
Greg
nasa
Anthony,
Cleveland na
David
siya.
Olden. This is
Bad
Kevin
trip.
Harlan saying thanks for
Ayun, Eastern Conference, Player of the Week, ako, haha. Ay, gagi, mali. What have I done? Ito yung sinasabi ko na wag ako pupunta dapat dito pero pumunta ako. Pwede ko naman yun i-mute pagka may tagging ni YouTube. Hindi naman big deal. Wala namang copyright hit. Hindi nga lang mamonetize yung ano, pero okay lang. Pagka may email si YouTube regarding that, you'll just have to make the adjustments. I-mute mo yung part na merong hit. Andyan pa si OJBPH. Salamat. Ayan, katulad ngayon, may mahinang music, hip-hop. Madedetect ni YouTube yan. Ano nga ba gagawin ko dito? Uy! League leaders, all position. Leading ako. Oh my god. Haha. All positions. Let's go shopping. Ang mamahal, kainis. Wala bang free dyan? Uy, may headband na ako. Wala yun dati. Durag. Meron pa pala niyan. Nak, sa sponsored. Ito, nakuha ko na ng libre. John Starks. One-time All-Star. Knocks the champions. Tingnan nga natin tong animation stores. Huwag na nga. Nya. Tsura. Isa pang game. Habang may gana ako. Nang oras na tayo live. Oh, sus ko. 1 hour 30 minutes pa lang.
All right, roll mocap. We're really excited to make him a part of the My Career experience. He will be interacting with my player in the city, which is part of the game that we're really expanding this year and making an immersive part of your career experience.
All right, welcome to our stage. We got Mike and we got Jesse. Take it easy on that, okay?
So I'm trying to get.
The tallest building in the state of Indiana, the Chase Tower, rising high above our location today at Bankers Life Fieldhouse in Indianapolis. Happy New Year's Eve. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sport. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Kevin Love out there with Andre Drummond. Then it's Porter. Then there's Jay, and it's Stith in at the point. And for Indiana, Sabonis and Turner up front. Brogdon out there with Ewing, and it's Warren in at the 3 slot. Fans can be impatient, Greg, especially for the fans of teams that are slow to start a season.
And Kevin, the media as well.
Right,
I mean,
right.
I played in New York, and you know, in that town, you go big or you get talked about, no doubt about it. But with the way things have evolved now, and every team is a national team because every game's televised, it's starting to happen more in some of those smaller markets as well. It's just a harsh reality of pro sports.
Stith, the pass to Lopez.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
That's good from Lopez. Both good from the line that time. Now Brogdon. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I did catch up with Indiana's head coach. He's concerned about Kevin Love's ability to control the boards at both ends. Coach said this is a guy who once averaged 15 rebounds a game in a single season. If you want to compete on the glass, we're going to have to bring multiple players and bring the fight. There's a reason that Kevin Love's middle name is that of the late, great Wes Unseld. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David.
You know, Love is, as we've seen, a solid passer for a big man. Great at breaking down the defense and firing the pass to an open teammate.
Now here's Ewing. He's coming off the 19-point game against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
Boy, Warren takes what the defense gives him there, making use of the mid-range stroke.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Passes it to Lopez. And he converts the layup. Lopez has got 6 points.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Brogdon. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Memphis. Warren kicks to Brogdon. Lob pass to Warren, and it's Warren with the jam.
Boy, Brogdon has such outstanding vision as a playmaker.
gago, mali.
Easily spots the wide open man there.
Sorry, I didn't mean to ask for that pass.
On the wing, Porter. He's covered by Warren.
Muntik pang hindi
Lopez
pumasok.
throws it down.
Hayop yan.
That's amazing play down in the big boy area, powering that thing down on a much taller defender.
The Pacers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Ewing, the pass to Turner. And here is Brogdon. Now here's Ewing. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. And out of bounds, the Cavaliers will take it.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
The Cavaliers leading by 4. Steph kicks to Lopez. Pass to Love. Fires the 3. Kept alive. And Drummond is right there.
Boy, they're on fire right now, cooking with gas, starting this one out 4-5.
And here is Brogdon. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Here's Ewing, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And a look at how
Foul
the offensive
yun.
approach has been going here so far for the Cavaliers.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
Steph kicks to Lopez. Down low.
Uy!
The Pacers pull it in.
Kumabit.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've
Ay,
got somebody
tanga.
right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
Cleveland leading by 5. Here's Steph. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Here's Brogdon. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Warren finds Brogdon. Just 5 on the clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. They grab their own miss. Sabonis. And the rejection by Love. And they'll keep possession. Here's Ewing.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter. And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Defense doesn't get much better than the Mobo 1 block we just saw on replay.
Some intimidation right
Nagutom
away.
na ako, ah.
Gotta show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Whiteside's checked in for Drummond. Nance comes in for Kevin Love. Jetty Osman, he's checked in for Porter. And it's Sexton in for Steph. Here's Lamb, trying to get open as Thompson. No good from Lamb. The Cavaliers leading by 7. And that one's good. Osman.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Indiana's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. At the elbow, it's Thompson.
Woo.
Inside. Out to Lamb.
Gagi.
Trying to get open is Thompson. Lamb, good.
You know, wanting to develop his
Hindi ko
interior
kasi
game,
matansya kung
Jeremy
tatalo
Lamb,
na ako
shots
eh.
like this will help him be
For the
more
block.
assertive in that area.
The pass to Osman. Now here's Nance. Passes it to Lopez. Here is Whiteside. Cleveland moving the ball around. Here's Osman. And again, it's Cleveland.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Here's Holiday. The Cavaliers making the shot. The dish now to Lamb. McDermott passes to Holiday. Charity stripe shot. No good from Lamb. The Cavaliers leading by 9. The drive by Lopez.
Gago.
Stolen by Thompson. Here
Ano ba
we go
yan?
with Holiday running it up the court. Out to Lamb. Fires from deep. They get it back. Thompson. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
And you can't help but see the impact Thompson has in the paint.
And with Thompson, as you
Lamang
said,
ba
Greg,
kami?
once he's planted in the
Lamang kami.
paint, Good luck.
I mean, think about it. About 40% of his rebounds are on the offensive end. He just refuses to get moved or boxed out. Combine that with his hunger on that end of the floor, and you see why he's such a great rebounder.
Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent. 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You pick up Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs.
Ayun,
The reality
2019
is
si
that
Zion
those two guys were
Williamson.
teammates in high school. Go figure.
Ay, hindi.
Go figure is
Ja
right.
Morant.
Sabonis and Turner up front. Ewing is out there with Malcolm
Tama
Brogdon, and it's Warren in at the small forward position. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Jay in that last matchup against the Pistons was a driven man. He dropped in 29 points, and along with what he did on offense, he had a big defensive night as well. Performances like this are a big reason why they've been so strong to start the season. We'll see if they can keep it up tonight, Kevin.
Gugutom na
You're
ako.
right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose
Dalawa
that
na lang
game.
lamang.
We'll see if he comes in with
Gugutom na
that
ako.
same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Ang bakaw ko eh, no?
Some terrific
12.0
opportunities for
assist.
himself and really made the most of it.
Outside Warren. The shot missing. And Cleveland the other way now. This game against Indiana, the first time they've met this year.
And while they swept the season series against them last year, making it pretty clear how much separation exists between the two teams.
I mean, one is a playoff team, the other, question mark, ... not so much. But things change, and you're only as good as your last win, so you'll see how they handle things tonight.
Looking at the last game for the Indiana Pacers, it was a loss to Memphis.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
Now here's Ewing after the miss from Lopez. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
To the paint, here's Stith.
Yan na, may assist na ako.
Stith's got the lead up to 9 now for Cleveland.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball
Gugutom na
into the
ako.
paint.
Logged in the pass to Sabonis. He dishes it to
Nagmerienda
Warren
naman ako.
to end the run. Second shot opportunity. Sabonis with the bucket. Sabonis has got
Ba't
6
ganun?
points.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knocks out, but it looks like they're putting it together right now.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Porter comes in for Sabonis. And it's Lamb in there for Ewing. And Cleveland also making a change. Copeland's checked in. Lopez dishes to Copeland. The shot misses. Pacers trail by 7. To the middle. Here's Brogdon. Banked in off the glass. Brogdon's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Lopez against Lamb. Lopez, no luck.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Bumababa yung average ko eh. Leading scorer na ako sa whole league eh. 35.6 points per game. Baka matalo ako ni Bradley Beal.
And Whiteside sends it back.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots. Outstanding at getting his arms up and
Lima lamang namin.
Tristan
Lumiliit
Thompson, he's
ang
checked in for
lamang.
the Pacers. McDermott comes in for
Gugutom na
TJ
ako.
Warren. Eddie Osman, he's checked in for Cleveland.
Well,
I
you
wanna
got to be
eat.
there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper
Ay,
that they'll
gago.
typically drain.
And there's Here's Lopez. That's good on the assist by Sexton. 14 points for Jay.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Now here's McDermott. Pass to Thompson. Indiana moving it around. Here's Lamb. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Back to Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those times.
Boom! Self alley-oop.
17 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Sexton against Brogdon. And so it's Cleveland holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their shooting has been the big key.
Thanks, Kevin. Tristan, what needs to happen in the third quarter to get the...
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And we're getting back to the action in our New York.
Hello. I'm doing live stream.
I want to watch.
Okay.
I'm okay.
Z broadcast. It's been one outstanding game from Jay.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court for Cleveland.
Can you guys see my
Drummond is
son?
out there with Kevin Love. And there's Stiff. Then it's Porter. And it's Lopez in at the 2 spot. Outside Warren. Pass to Turner. Deep pointer. Porter pulls it in. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Cleveland Cavaliers. This is the most they've led by 13 points.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
How's your class?
Warren,
What did you do?
To Turner. 20 feet out. Outside to Brogdon. And there's the pass to Warren. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
And a wide open look for Porter. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word
Nag-activity
there,
kayo
balance. I mean,
or
their big lead
nagklase lang
owes
si
as much
teacher?
to their defense as their offense.
Anong pinagawa? Rhymes? How did it go for you? Nahirapan ikaw? Hindi naman. Very good.
Boy, they need to pick it up here now. I mean, they're 0 of 4 coming out of the break.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
Aaron Holiday's checked in for the Pacers. And Cleveland also making a change. Nance is checked in. Cleveland shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. Well, the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions, to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
You know, Kevin,
What did you eat for lunch?
On your best player,
What did
I
you
think
eat for
go
lunch?
From there. Obviously, in today's game, spot-up
Shrimp.
shooting
You
is
love it?
critically important. And then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball. And I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench. as
Hey,
well.
stop that.
When your team's in a bit of a funk, somebody you can trust to kind of light a fire.
Good point.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
After this, ikaw
Outside
na, okay?
Warren. Passes to Sabonis. Ewing against Lopez. Looking to get it going, and it's sent back by Drummond.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Outside, Sabonis. Pass to Ewing. Lock at 6. He kicks it to Holiday. On deep. Indiana again missing. Cleveland with the ball. 15 points in a row. A good run right now. Here's Stiff. Drummond trying to get himself free, and no good that time.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And that one goes long.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert
Hey, Gagi.
to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful,
Malik.
because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Indiana again missing.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And that one's good by Stiff.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it.
Are you okay?
And quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense.
You asked for Mami Lola a towel para makasinga ka, hindi yung singot ka ng singot.
Looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just
There's 47 seconds left to play here in the third. Outside Warren.
Hey, Warren is thinking when he gets to the foul line, it's a gift, a gimme, because he's a very good free throw shooter.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. First one falls for him. All free throws good from Warren. Sexton with it. He's got 5. 29 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. A shot by Brogdon, wide open. Count it, number 5 from the floor of this game. He's now 5 of 11.
And this is the time
Hey, Gagi,
they
ba't
wanted
humingi
to
ng
mount
pasa?
the rally and get back into it.
Exactly. I mean, it had to happen here in the third. Now they've got the run going, and I think they've got to keep it going now.
Pass to Osman. Love outside. Sexton for 3. Misses. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Cavaliers on top.
Ay, iwasan mong hawakan yung pinagsingahan mo. Titingnan mong mabuti.
Sports from Indianapolis.
Kung saan ka suminga. Okay? Para hindi mo nahahawakan.
And And how about a look now at our assist to the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Avoid
Just true
where
artistry
you
right
make
there.
singa.
I mean, great decision on where
Ano ba
to
English
go
ng singa,
with the
guys?
ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they
Limutan
love
ko.
to see every possession in this way. True team basketball.
Anong ginagawa mo? Ba't hirap na hirap ka? Tinutupi mo
And
ba?
we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. We've got T.J. Warren. Sabonis is out there with Porter. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Lamb in at the two guard. That's the
And find the
Pacers' foul.
alcohol.
No good. Shot missing.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And there's the patience you want to see from Sexton. Eyes up and finds the open man.
Brogdon looking it over. Kicks to Warren. There's the triple. But they recover it.
And the offensive rebounding, really the story here today. Even with the big lead, they're still showing more hustle on the board.
Here's Lamb, and it's sent back by Lopez. And he recovers it.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Cavaliers.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
Something we've also seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to go down. Big points from outside.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. McDaniels, he's checked in for T.J. Warren. Ewing comes in for Lamb. And Yogi Ferrell subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon. Porter kicks to Sabonis. 5 to shoot. Can't hit that one. So Cleveland will take it the other way. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Stolen by
Ay,
Ewing.
gagi!
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. On the wing, Porter.
Crap! Another turnover for me.
Outside, Sabonis. Back
Not
to Porter.
good.
And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count.
Hello,
the bucket.
goaltending.
Greg, we are in an era of positionless basketball. And we know the All-Star game now has a 2 backcourt, 3 front court position as opposed to 2 guards, 2 forwards, and a center when you're voting. Should they get rid of those designations entirely?
I tell you what, I think you could make a strong case for that. You go back to last season, many felt Jimmy Butler got robbed of a starting spot. I think, listen, this is the fans' vote. Why not the 5 top vote getters? I don't care if they're 4 guards. If the 5 players that the fans want to see the most play a certain position, then so be it. You know, they're not
Foul
gonna draw for 8
counted.
minutes. You're still going to have your 7 other spots to kind of balance out the roster. I say just let the fans tell you the 5 they want to see,
Sabi
and
ko,
let's go play.
That's good
yung alcohol hanapin mo.
from Lopez.
We're still waiting for that
Mag-spray ka na.
first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Good work there as it goes.
Just a positive force right now for these guys, and though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Bowman passes to Lopez. Feeds it to Love. And Love throws it down.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Pacers have
Never
gone
mind.
just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Farrell kicks to Ewing. A 3-pointer off the mark.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time.
Those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get
Shut
out
up.
on the break, get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Porter against Drummond. Porter passes to Sabonis. The pass to Farrell. The tray. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. And some changes here for the Pacers. McDermott's checked in for Sabonis. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Ewing. And then for Cleveland, Hassan Whiteside comes in for Drummond. And Larry Nance is subbed in for Kevin Love. And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile 1 block.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front. Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Here's Holiday. Here's Porter.
Lah,
And Whiteside sends it back.
mali.
Here's Bowman. Pass to Lopez. Tipped away. Here's Whiteside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Greg, the NBA under Adam Silver has been aggressive, looking for ways to enhance the product and attract fans. Where do you fall on that point? Push the envelope, or don't rock the boat, or maybe somewhere in between?
I think it might be somewhere in between. These days, people's attentions can be pulled in so many different directions. I think they're smart to not rest on their laurels and to continue to try to evolve. But with that evolution, sometimes it's not going to come over as well as they would like. But I'm a fan of some of the experiments, I should say, that we've tried thus far. And I hope the league continues to push the envelope.
That's a good thought. Now Lopez. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Down the stretch of last season, Greg, we saw some teams resting healthy players, even ones out of the playoff hunt, and they got fined. But is the amount, which I think is about $25,000, is that enough to discourage that tactic?
You know, I don't think it is. Not when team revenues are measured in the hundreds of millions. You got to do more to keep them honest, but by the same token, you know, if I get 100, 200 million invested in a guy, I want to protect my investment. And so if I can rest them here or there and prolong their career, I think my organization's all the better for it.
From past the arc, Windler with the bucket. Windler's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
Now, here's Whiteside, guarded closely. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And another 3 for Cleveland.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic
Yung likod mo, yung braso mo, ano ba naman yan na?
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the
Kung ano-anong
perimeter
pinagagawa mo sa
and took
katawan mo.
advantage of it.
Here's Farrell. Misses in close. For Cleveland, they've gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. Terrific shooting. Pass to Nance. And here is Lopez. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Cavaliers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You love to get an opponent figured out early, and you're going to be seeing them that often.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jay.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it.
They're struggling to keep up.
And we'll see if they can turn things around, Kevin. On this trip, they can't continue to come up empty.
Has to be Thompson. On deep. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Oh, Whiteside in position, throws down the alley-oop slam.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Farrell kicks to Holiday. The pass to Hitachi. And once again off the mark by Indiana. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Olney, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports.
40
We'll see you next
points,
time.
4
Have a
rebounds,
great
7 assists. Third win for the day.